Klay Thompson before Meg Thee Stallion. We didn't know Stephon Diggs before Cardi B. And while these guys have more money than these girls have social and global influence. Meg Thee Stallion made Klay a global star, whether he wants to admit or not. These men like to use these women for come-ups and for social status because, like, don't ever get it twisted, girls. Social currency is still a currency. If you are well known in your circle and you are well respected, a guy can use that for social come-up because being with you makes him look good. If Meg Thee Stallion is dating him, he must be popping. He must be giving guys. You need to be very, very careful because guys are users just like girls. I would even say more. A guy knows when he has a woman that he can use to make himself look better. And I think sometimes the insecurity that we have in ourselves do not allow us to see what we are actually worth, what our currency is. But a man can see it. A man can see your value economically before you. And it does not even need to be money. It's status, it's reputation. When you're around his friends, how does you standing next to him make him feel and look? But because a lot of us are insecure, a lot of us don't see ourselves the way the outside sees us. That's why a guy can pick you and you could be like, oh my God, he picked me. He's a money man. He's this. No, he picked you because you have status, because you have social currency, and because you're that. If you think you're coming here for an apology, or you think you're coming here for me to retract my statements, you can retract yourself back to your dirty hole that you was in before you came out to start talking I'm standing 10 toes down. I said what the I said, bro. Nene Leakes is more famous than some of your top 10 NBA players currently because reality TV and music expands to certain realms that, unfortunately for you guys that are in my comments, it doesn't transcend quite the same. People need to understand that outside of America, we don't even know the names of the teams here. Anyways, I decided to do a deep dive because I really don't know anyone that is currently playing in the NBA. So the NBA player rankings, according to The Ringer. So number 1 is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I've never heard of this man in my life. And if you've heard of them, guys, comment below. Nikola Jokic. I've never heard of him in my life. Victor Wembanyama. I've never heard of him. Luke Doncic. Never heard of him in my life. Kawhi Leonard. Never heard of him in my life. Anthony Edwards. Never heard of him. I'm going to scroll to find... Oh, Stephen Curry. See, I know Stephen Curry. He's number 11 out of the top 10 men who are currently playing in the NBA. And congratulations to all of you. The NBA and everything you've achieved is phenomenal. I'm sure you're making money. I'm sure you're making your cities proud. But me, as a UK resident, there's only 2 of you I have ever heard of in my life. Guys, don't come for me, all right?
And I'm going to talk exclusively about that UK Keshia who look like the bottom of a Red Wing Burke boot in the face with a wig on. Talking about, y'all don't know, the girlies don't know in the UK who's Klay Thompson is. You know why black women don't really know who Klay Thompson is, even though they be fucking lying and probably know who he is? They live in the Keshia bubble. They talking about reality TV stars, the nobody care about. Literally. Oh, everybody everybody do not know that. You know, everybody don't know no reality TV star. Don't no productive human being really watch reality TV like that, especially black reality TV. No productive human being watch that shit. We just keeping it a bean. They live in a baddie Zeus ghetto culture, bro. This is why most of their kids can't read. This is why that lady, them kids in Chicago jumped on that pregnant lady and her kids, because they watching Zeus. You know, they watching baddies. They watching all that stuff. That's what they program. They watch that shit with their children, man. And you talking about you a good fucking mother. Get out of here, man. When you see the programming, these women don't even have, as mothers, they don't even have the wherewithal to say their daughters shouldn't be watching. Their daughters 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 15 watching baddies with them. That's why they don't want black men in the community or the man in the house in general, because he ain't gonna let that shit fly. And we all know it. He ain't gonna let that shit fly. You know? But they live in a ghetto bubble. But Megan Thee Stallion probably don't even have a platinum album, y'all. And I said album. She probably don't even have a platinum album. They loud and don't even support support our music. She probably don't even have a platinum album, fam. Come on. She probably don't even have a platinum album. She's more. Klay done made $239 million. Klay father was in the NBA. Her brother might have been in the NBA too. Klay won a gold medal. Klay scored 60 points. Y'all talking about, you know, that's the culture they live in, bro. They have no multicultural. That's why when your children are under certain people, certain women wing, they don't know nothing, bro. They don't know about like rock and roll. They don't know about a Picasso. They not cultural. All they know is ramen noodles. Ramen noodles, Easy Mac, chicken Alfredo. They kids don't have no culture because they don't do nothing cultural. They don't consume nothing cultural. They don't take their kids to the science center. They don't read to their kids. They don't even know if their kids can read. Don't even know the teacher name until they take the cell phone. But they know baddies. They know Zeus. Real Housewives. Come on, speak to me. They live in a limited bubble, and this is why they cannot compete. This is why when you go on dates with a lot of these women, they know nothing because they consume nothing. They consume ignorance. They consume ignorance. They know nothing. And guess what? If they got kids, their kids is consuming the same nonsense. It's like eating food that has no calories in it or no nutrition in it, no vitamins, just all saturated fat and bad carbohydrates. Come on now. Talk to the kid. And then you can't believe nothing that they saying because if a lot of times they mouth moving, they lying or they leaving out stuff. I never knew who this guy was, and this just because you don't know and you live in a limited bubble, you probably don't even know any world geography. Because you don't know how to do your hair. Look at the bitch head. Like a melted Snickers bar with a Barbie wig on top of her head. Let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a thou wow. That just shows the ignorance of her. And y'all always want to point to, money, money, money. Nah, this time that he make way more money than her. He make way more money than her. He make way more money than her, and you don't hear nothing about it. They don't bring up money. Well, he might make more money, but what? That's all that matter to y'all. So when they say stuff, it just lets you know how limited they are. It ain't just about Klay. Most of them are not multicultural. They be sitting here, I want a white guy, and don't know nothing about the world other than their little black culture. Wigs, weave, lashes, makeup, Real Wives of Atlanta. That's all they know. TikTok couples, how to be a misandrist, how to be a feminist. That's it. Kids don't know how to read and write. All they know is chicken Alfredo, ramen noodles. Come on, man. We just keeping it a bean, man. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit the link in the description. Join the Patreon.